Hey, it's the 1.10 video. I'm going to talk you through getting started working on the summative assessment. Okay, so 1.10 is outline and drafting paragraphs and then writing your paragraphs. The paragraphs are the summative assessment. Our lesson objective, students will be able to write paragraphs that analyze a symbol and a character from the play. And so you're watching this video right now, you're going to and you're going to do some brainstorming. That's the must do. And then the should do is to outline your paragraphs, submit those paragraphs, a rough draft of those paragraphs for feedback. That's a really good idea if you want to score high on your summative assessment. That's an aspire to do. And then you're going to submit 1.10 in Schoology after brainstorming in your packet. Okay, so this is the first video. There is a second one that's specifically about what to do in Schoology with the mastery check for 1.10. All right, so let's start talking about brainstorming first. Use your notes from the packet. The directions say to choose one of the four main characters to write about. We will use Asagai as our example on the next page. So there's an example about Asagai, but you don't get to write about Asagai. You have to write about either Walter Lee, Ruth, Benitha, or Lena Younger, Mama. Okay? So let's look at the characters. The questions for the characters, the directions say choose a character and then answer the brainstorming questions below. This will become the basis for your paragraphs. And then you're watching this video to help you. Okay, so first of all, which character will you write about? Like I said just a second ago, you're going to pick one of the four. It's time to pick. Pick one right now. After you write their name down, answer this question. Why did you choose this character? Start with the sentence frame, I chose this character because. And you might say, because I like this character the most, or they are the most interesting, or I can identify with this character. Whatever it might be, write why you chose the character right now. If you need to pause this video, go ahead and do it, but write your answer to number 2 right this second. Did you write it down? Let's move on to number 3. What is this character's dream? Include a quote with a page number. All right, there is a document, and it's called, it's this guy here, and let's see what I just called it. I changed the name. I called it the 1.10 Brainstorming and Quotes Slide, okay? So it's the 1.10 Brainstorming and Quotes slides. And let me just quick change that here. Okay, and use that slideshow because it's got all kinds of good information. It not only has information about each character, but it has lots of quotes that you can actually use. Okay, so why don't you open that in another tab right this second, and then you can answer this question. What is the character's dream? Include a quote with a page number. All right, grab the brainstorming quotes document and answer right now. Pause the video if you need to. Okay, you got something for that now? You can move on to number 4 if you do. Why is this their dream? So why do they want this? Why is it important to them? Dig deep here. And you're really looking closely at Act 1 for both questions 3 and 4. So pause now and write about why this is their dream. All right, we can move on to number 5 after you've answered number 4. How does the character work for their dream? Do they change the way they try to achieve their dream, like Walter? Do they ever lose hope, like Benitha? Do they change their dream itself? I think that is probably true for Walter, maybe others. For this one, you really need to look at Act 2 and Act 3. In order to score well on the assessment, you need to show how the character and dream develops. And so that means that you have to write about all 3 acts. Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. So answer this question now on the right and take some time doing it. Pause the video as you work on this one. Six, what ends up happening to the character and their dream by the end of the play? What happens at the end of the play that is connected to their dream? For this one, you're looking carefully at Act 3 for this. So not Acts 1, not Act 2, not Acts 1 or Act 2, but Act 3. Try looking at the very last thing the character does or says. How does it connect to their dream? How does it connect to the symbol? That's going to be a really good place to look for number 6. All right, number 7 is, what is a symbol connected to the character's dream, and what does this symbol represent? Use the 1.10 slideshow and make sure you get a quote for this one too. Number 8 is, how does this symbol connect with the character, their dream, and or how they work for their dream? Write it in sentences and do that right now on the right here. Pause the video in order to do that. All right, the last thing you're going to do is you're going to write a thesis statement. And your thesis statement should be created based on this sentence frame. In A Raisin in the Sun, character's dream is, and then write the character's dream, and Lorraine Hansberry uses the symbol of, write the symbol, to represent, and then what the symbol represents. And you can see the sample on Asagai to help you as you work on yours. All right, good luck. Let us know what we can do to help you.